In Toronto, police say they have made an arrest after an 8-year-old boy was struck by a bullet and killed while in his home. The CBC's Mark Carcasole is on the story. So, Mark, what did we learn today?
Andrew, this happened on August 16th around 12:30 a.m. in the North York area of the city, Northwest End. 8-year-old JahVai Roy was simply lying in his bed, as you mentioned, when he was hit by a bullet. There was some sort of shooting outside. Police really haven't been clear on exactly why shots were fired, who was shooting at whom, but we do know that bullets were being fired outside of the apartment where this young boy lived. In the end, he was taken to hospital where he died of his injuries. This is a story that has gripped the city of Toronto, and the chief of police in Toronto, Myron Demkiw, says in the hours after the shooting, he promised JahVai Roy's mom that police would do everything they can to make arrests, and they have announced one with 2 suspects outstanding. Today, Chief Myron Demkiw announced the details of the arrest that they have made. Have a listen.
That the Toronto Police Service has arrested one individual for this murder, a young person who was 15 at the time of the crime. He has been charged with first-degree murder and 5 firearms offenses.
Those firearms offenses, according to police, have to do with the guns that they sent photos of, which they say were seized during the investigation. They are possession-related offenses, according to police, as well as an offense related to altering and making automatic a gun, which I would assume would be the pistol seen in the evidentiary photos that they sent to us, Andrew. Now, the circumstances, again, still unclear as to exactly why the shots were being fired and whom was firing at whom, but we do know that one suspect who can't be identified because they are a youth now under arrest in this case, with more investigation still ongoing.
Tell us more about that, because police are still looking for 2 more suspects, right?
Yes, 2 suspects, and police did receive judicial authorization to identify those suspects, even though they are youths or were youths at the time of the crime. They also released pictures of them along with their names. The first is 17-year-old Ibrahim, who is charged with first-degree murder, according to police. The second, Amari Lindner, 18 years old now, but 17 years old at the time of the shooting a month ago, also charged with first-degree murder. Police say they believe the 2 outstanding suspects are still in the city. They're warning anyone who may be aiding and abetting them that they could, too, face charges. Chief Demkiw talked about his concerns about the rise in violent youth crime, not just in Toronto, but around the Greater Toronto area, especially over this past summer.
It's a call for action for everybody to come together and do more to do what we can to prevent and intervene. And importantly, you know where there's an illegal gun, make the call. We need these guns off the street. You know people who are involved in this kind of violence. We need to know about it.
Now, a month ago, when this shooting first occurred and police first launched their investigation, they did release photos of a white Acura that they say was linked to the crime. They didn't necessarily say what part the vehicle played in the crime. However, they do say that vehicle has since been seized and is now in police custody. And due to the Youth Criminal Justice Act, police say they could not reveal whether any of the accused in this case are out on any form of judicial release, whether they're out on parole or bail or anything to do with their previous history, if it exists, with police.
All right, Mark, thank you. The CBC's Mark Carcasole